often are you living in your head? How often are you worried about yesterday and you're worried about tomorrow, but you're not living in today? We're going to talk all about it. Stay tuned. That's what's up next. Hi, my name is Natasha Daniels. I'm a child therapist. I make videos for kids with anxiety or OCD. Today I want to talk to you about what's going on up here, because so much of beating anxiety or OCD has to do with where your thoughts are at any given time. Most of the time when we're worried about stuff, we are either focusing on something that has already happened. Oh my gosh, why did I say that? Oh my gosh, why did I touch that? Oh my gosh, why did whatever it? Or we're worried about what's about to happen. Oh my gosh, I don't want to do that tomorrow. Oh my gosh, what if I have to do that? Oh my gosh, what if I do that? We are never in the current moment, the moment that you're in right now watching this video. How often are you 100% paying attention to where you are? Now, you might say, what does that have to do with anxiety or OCD? But it actually has a lot to do with it. I mean, the fancy term for what I'm talking about is mindfulness. But what it really means in what I'm saying is being in the moment and not being maybe 70% in the future and maybe 10% in the past and maybe 20% in the what's going on right now category. That's not really living, because when we spend so much time not really enjoying what's right in front of us or really participating in what's happening right in front of us, guess what happens? We don't enjoy it as much. How often do we eat without even thinking about what we're eating? We're thinking about what we're going to do tomorrow, or we're thinking about our homework, or we're thinking about, our friend problem. But how often are we just enjoying what we're doing in the moment? For many of us, not that often. I've struggled with this for a really long time, and I've spent the last few months really trying to focus on my focusing. And so I try to bring my attention back to whatever I'm doing in the moment, no matter what it is. If I'm doing the dishes, I think, oh my gosh, this water feels so nice. I'm gonna make it warm and soapy, and this is kind of relaxing. Now you're a kid, so you may be like, yeah, that will never happen to me. But how often are you playing with your friends, or even playing a video game, or watching something on YouTube, besides me, and you're like, this is so fun, or this is so good, but you're not giving it 100%. Maybe you're watching it, but you're also in the background thinking about all your worries. So I want to give you a challenge. And the challenge for this week is try to focus in like one day. Just do it for one day. Try to focus on exactly what you're doing at any given moment. And every time that you find that your brain is going somewhere else, oh gosh, I need to do that tomorrow, or next week is going to be so bad, you bring it back. You don't have to get angry with yourself, because it's really hard to train your brain, but you just casually and nicely bring it back to what you're doing right now and be in the moment. And if you're in the moment and you're not enjoying the moment, try to find something in that moment that you enjoy. So if you have to do something you don't like, what could you do to add to the experience to make it a little bit more enjoyable? When you do that, and even though that seems simple and maybe it even seems kind of stupid and weird, when you do that, your life becomes so much more enjoyable. And the weird thing happens is that your anxiety or OCD actually starts to go down a little bit. And the reason why is because you're not giving your anxiety or OCD center stage all the time. You're booting it out, and you're creating experiences that you're actually 100% present to and enjoying, so that your anxiety or OCD can't wiggle in as much. And you wind up being happier. I've been happier for the last few months because I've been doing this more often, and it's really effective. So you don't have to be a grown-up to try this stuff. You can try it and tell me how it goes. All right, well, I hope you find the sparkle in everything you do, and I'll talk to you again next Thursday. Take care.
When I first discovered Natasha, I was in a desperate place with my son, and his anxiety was getting worse, and we had tried counseling and it was not going well.
We were told at that point, we can't help your son. Early intervention is great. He's too young.
Parenting a child with anxiety is not easy, and sometimes it feels hopeless.
First time we took her to a therapist, who then dismissed after about a year and a half, putting it down to bad parenting.
But what if it didn't have to be that way? What if you could join a community? with parents in the same boat, with kids with similar struggles and issues? What if you could have access to resources that will help you with behavior and sleep and avoidance and opposition and fears? What if you can have somebody walk with you on your journey? Someone with clinical expertise and parental knowledge. Hi, my name is Natasha Daniels, and I'm a child therapist and a mom to 3 kids. And I've dedicated my life and my career to helping kids with anxiety and OCD, including my own. And now I want to help you too. I have created the AT parenting community to do just that. When you join as a member of the community, not only will you get access to resources that will help you with your child's struggles and help your family reduce the chaos in their home, you're going to be joining a community of parents just like you, with knowledge, love, and support to give. You will get access to online classes that will help your child and your child's struggles. You'll also get bonus videos and podcast material made just for members. And I've got your kids covered too. You'll have access to a library full of worksheets and videos specially designed for your kids by myself and other therapists. But that's not the best part. You're going to be getting direct attention from me, and I will be giving you support in many different ways. I'll be doing Facebook Lives every single week in our private Facebook group, where members can go to talk and get support. I'll also be doing office hours in our private Facebook group. So once a week, you can ask me whatever you want. I'll be available for an hour to answer your direct questions. But if you need a little bit more support, I've got you covered too, because I will be doing coaching calls for those that need it twice a month. And for those that need even more support, I'll be doing once a month support group calls. And I'll be doing a member spotlight call. So I'll be picking one member every month, and I'll be walking them through the process of helping their children. And you'll have access to the replay and to that phone call as well. Raising a child with anxiety or OCD is hard, but together we can get through it.
Natasha gave us practical tools. She wasn't like the books that we had read.
If you have a child with anxiety or OCD, she is your go-to woman.
Natasha had practical real-life advice that we started implementing the day that we listened to them.
In a desperate time in my journey with my son, she has been a lifesaver. Her resources have given me hope, they've given me tools and support, and they're some of the best resources you can find out there for anxiety and OCD.